I found out my husband's family has been taking bets on when we would break up. It's time to declare a winner. When I first met my husband's family, they were warm and welcoming. They invited me to family gatherings and made me feel like part of the group. But once my husband and I got engaged, everything changed. His mom and siblings stopped returning my calls, and extended family ignored my messages. The only one who stayed in touch was his sister, who helped with wedding plans. During the wedding, most of the family avoided me, and those who didn't made snide remarks about my choices, like my dress and the venue. I talked to my husband several times about how his family had suddenly cut me off. He told me they were just surprised we were getting married so soon. I didn't believe that, but I stopped trying to engage with them. We've been married for over a year now, and the harassment has only gotten worse. His brothers sent me photos of him with his exes and suggested I dye my hair blonde like them. His mom invited me to gatherings with her friends, only to refer to me as her son's friend or make fun of my weight and style. A few weeks ago, everything came to a head. We went to his brother's birthday party, and from the moment I arrived, it was like I was being targeted. Some of my nephews chased me with a squirt gun filled with red dye. I had made a banana cream pie for dessert, and all the older women mocked it, saying it probably tasted like a child had made it. Everywhere I went, someone was rude. When I went to the bathroom to escape, someone knocked and demanded I hurry up because they had an emergency. When I walked out, someone slammed my pie in my face. I heard laughter, and by the time I wiped it off, I saw the entire family was watching and laughing at me. Most of them were recording. Humiliated, I ran out of the house and took a few laps around the block while having a good cry. That's when my sister-in-law caught up to me and apologized for her family's behavior. She said she had something important to tell me. She explained that when my husband and I got engaged, one of his brothers joked we wouldn't last a month, and another said we'd divorce right after. From there, things spiraled, and soon almost everyone in the family had placed bets on when we'd break up. They'd been harassing and bullying me this entire time, each hoping to win their bet. I felt my heart sink when she told me my husband knew about it, and his father had drunkenly spilled the truth on our wedding day. I asked if she was part of the bet, and she admitted she thought we'd break up before the wedding because I'd find out. She then told me my husband had placed a bet too. When I asked how long it was for, she told me it was at the 5-year mark. I said, good. I wouldn't want him to win the bet. I stormed back into the house, grabbed my keys, and left for my dad's place. After a while, I got a text from my husband asking where I'd gone and why I left. He tried to downplay the incident, saying it was just a pie to the face. That's when I realized his sister hadn't mentioned the truth. I decided to play along with their games. I texted him that I felt sick, so I went and picked up a pregnancy test, and it was positive. I knew the entire family would hear the news soon enough. I told him I needed time at my dad's and would call when I was ready to head home. I later saw on his Snapchat story that he and his family were celebrating. No one bothered to text me congratulations. I asked my dad to set up a meeting with his divorce lawyer for me. Shortly after, my sister-in-law called to ask if I was really pregnant. I told her I wasn't. I just wanted everyone to feel like they'd lost their bet. She said it was working, as those who bet we'd last long-term were celebrating. I thanked her for being honest and told her I'd rather never speak to anyone on my soon-to-be ex-husband's side of the family ever again. She wished me luck, and I made up my mind to move on. I just wish I could be there when they learn the truth.